Welcome back to Kamal Kunj Home Academy, Encounter with Physics. In this session, we will discuss about impulse and momentum. Now, what is impulse? Total effect of force, total effect of a force is called impulse. It is the product of force and time for which force acts. It is denoted by G. So, total effect of a force is called an impulse, and it is the product of force and time for which force acts. Now let us suppose that a force acts for a short time dt, differential t. Now the impulse produced is given by impulse produced by the force which acts for a short time is given by equal to force differential time. And if integrate, this implies that equal to force dt from T1 to T2. Now if force is constant, it can be taken out, so this is equal to dt T1 T2. This is equal to force T T1 T2. This implies that impulse is equal to force into T2 minus T1, and this implies that impulse is equal to force into differential time T2 minus T1. That is, force of a impulse of a constant force is given by the product of force and time interval taken by the force. That is, impulse is equal to force and time interval delta t for which force acts. So impulse is equal to constant force multiplied by time interval for which the force acts. Now direction of impulse is same as direction of force. The direction of impulse is same as that of force. According to Newton's second law, we have according to Newton's second law, we have force equal to rate of change of momentum. This implies that force dt is equal to Now integrating we get, this implies that equal to from P1 to P2. This implies that is equal to P1 to P2. This is equal to P2 minus P1. That is impulse of varying force. Here force is variable, so impulse of variable force is equal to change in momentum. So impulse is, another impulse is measured by change in momentum produced by a force in a given time. Now if force is constant, then like that force equal to P2 minus P1, that is change in momentum from T1 to, let's take from 0 to T. This implies that force into time equal to change of momentum. That is, impulse is equal to change of momentum. That is, impulse is measured by change of momentum produced by the force in a given time. That is, impulse is measured by change in momentum produced by a force in a given time. That is, impulse is measured by change in momentum produced by a force in a given time interval. Now, from this equation, if the change in momentum, total change in momentum takes place in a short time, then force will be large. And if change in momentum takes place in a larger time, longer time, then force will be small. If total change in momentum takes place in a short time, then force will be large. And if total change in momentum takes place in a longer time, if total change in momentum takes place in a longer time, then the force will be small. We will stop here and continue further in the next session. Till then, goodbye and thanks for watching.